Your daughter is in need of assistance. They intend to bring her. For a moment, my little kid, remain motionless and pay close attention. Behind the scenes, an urgent situation is developing, and time is passing more quickly than anyone is aware. Don't miss it, because what I'm going to tell you will awaken your eyes to what has been concealed and rock your soul. Hasn't the atmosphere around you been peculiar lately? Phone conversations that finish too soon, too heavy silences, and looks that turn away when you inquire about her. This letter contains the truth that has been hidden behind layers of deception, so stay until the very end. Unseen hands had been moving for days. They don't want you to know that they are preparing something concerning your daughter. At the end of this message, there's something big waiting for you, so pay attention and don't scroll. 333, enter, Amen, to receive blessings. The night she sobbed by herself started with a whisper. A voice from someone posing as a friend but with more sinister intentions than you could have imagined. Your daughter has also sensed it. Lately, her silence has served as a barrier against something she is yet unable to discuss. My child, don't skip. The individuals behind this have been observing her every move while feigning concern and preparing the next phase of their covert scheme. However, heaven has witnessed everything, and this serves as a warning before they take any action. She has been experiencing a sense of unease, as if her dreams are being heard and her laughter is being gradually stolen. You might have observed that she stays away from certain locations or names. It's not a coincidence. Silently, plans are being made to take her somewhere she shouldn't go. For 44 to receive a blessing, type Amen. Stay calm but aware, for the truth is closer than you think, advises Archangel Michael. Her assistance is not far away, but you must pay attention until the very end to see what needs to be done. Keep your feelings under check. Keep your composure, since every word you say here counts. A communication regarding her was issued last night. Her name was in the message, but her voice was absent. Her name is being used to plan something that she has no idea about. They are acting as though it's a chance, an opportunity, a visit, or a reunion. Beneath that, though, is manipulation and an attempt to subdue her. She is being pulled into something that is motivated by envy and greed yet appears to be caring. 555 to receive a blessing, type Amen. Stay to the very end, my dear child. This is not a coincidental revelation from heaven. It's because you are supposed to act bravely and lovingly. If you don't back off now, what they're proposing might permanently alter her course. The individuals responsible for this are aware of her shortcomings. Her kindness is being used against her by them. Their words are poisonous even though they speak quietly. They are attempting to take her to a location that appears secure but is actually designed to keep her quiet. Avoid skipping. There is something enormous in store for you. You will experience goosebumps in the coming moments, which will serve as proof that this message is genuine. She is already protected by Archangel Michael, but your vigilance will ensure her safety. 666, enter, Amen, to receive blessings. Soon, you might see someone suddenly stopping by or making a call. They will discuss plans that seem important, help, and her future. Avoid being duped. Bringing her somewhere she doesn't belong is part of the plan. Many are threatened by your daughter's brilliance. Her generosity reveals what others attempt to conceal. For this reason, they pretend to be close while moving discreetly and strategizing in the shadows. However, she is not by herself. Even as you read this, heaven's eyes are following her every move. Continue to the very end. There is going to be a revelation of something holy. Because they will make one error that reveals everything before taking any action. And you won't believe how quickly that moment will arrive. 777, enter, Amen, to receive blessings. A message, a paper, or an unexpected invitation. Be mindful of it. It will convey their genuine intentions under the guise of false concern. When your daughter hesitates, it's heaven's way of telling you to intervene. You must react with spiritual understanding rather than fear, advises Archangel Michael. Because love dispels their illusion, while fear fuels their energy. Recall that what is concealed in the dark is always revealed by light. Avoid skipping. You already know who I'm talking about by intuition. Although their appearances are recognizable, their motivations are perverted by domination and envy. Once you become aware of their scheme, they are unable to contact her. 888, enter, Amen, to receive blessings. My darling child has been dreaming in a new way lately, hasn't she? Those dreams don't just happen. They are symbolic warnings. Glimpses of what they are constructing around her include a room she has never seen and a door she is terrified to open. You have to let her know that her feelings serve as her compass. Something is wrong if it feels wrong. Her instincts are signals from God, her reluctance is her defense, and her quiet is her shelter. The key to what you need to do is in this next section, so stay until the very end. There will be an unexpected call in the next few days, posing as positive news. However, a single word, tone, or other feature will feel off. 999, type Amen to receive blessings. That's the cue to stop. You'll remember these words and maintain your resolve at that point. Until your heart is at peace once more, do not sign, agree, or confirm. Your awareness, not your fear, is what will keep your daughter safe. To safeguard her heavenly destiny, you have been selected as her guardian. It's not a coincidence. The timing of the intervention is divine. Avoid skipping. There is something enormous in store for you. Because after this time is over, a light will literally open in your house. It might be visible to you. That light will indicate that she is safe, with the army of heaven protecting her spirit. 1111 to receive a blessing, type Amen. Those who are organizing this will soon become restless, and their schemes will fall apart due to their own deceit, declares Archangel Michael. Confusion among them, missed calls, and broken alliances are all signs of the divine hand at work. Hold on to your faith and strength until the very end. Remind your daughter that she is loved, protected, and guided by light by speaking to her calmly and using affirmations that foster trust rather than warnings that instill fear. And when that night arrives, which it will, you'll sense a change in energy and hear her laughter once more liberated than before. At that point, heaven will confirm that her path has been cleared. 1212, type Amen to receive blessings. My dear child, this is not the end of the story, it is just the beginning. She was never meant to be lost, only tested to awaken your guardianship. Now that you know, you have the key to her breakthrough. Don't miss it. Something significant is waiting for you at the end of this revelation. 3 nights from now, a sign will show up, a sudden hush, a knock, or a glimmer of light. That heaven is whispering that she is safe. Archangel Michael says, "Be still, your faith has saved her. Nothing planned against her will stand from now on. The ones who plotted will walk away, unable to continue." 1313, type Amen to receive a blessing. You may feel a shiver across your shoulders or warmth in your hands right now. That is your divine confirmation. Stay until the very end, for the last message is sacred. As you sleep tonight, whisper her name once. The angels will complete what you've started, protecting her dreams, her journey, and her heart. This message reaches you because heaven trusts you to listen, not to panic. Your love and vigilance have built a shield stronger than anything they could plan. Your daughter will now rise stronger, shielded by invisible wings. 1414, type Amen to receive blessing. And as the morning light hits your window, know this: the storm has passed, the plot has been shattered, and she is free. You were selected because you hear what others ignore. Your awareness has changed the outcome, and you are now walking with Archangel Michael's protection forever. Something significant has occurred in the spiritual realm tonight, a reversal, a divine victory, a rescue wrapped in silence, and you will feel the peace that only divine intervention can bring. Don't skip it, stay until the end, because the end is your beginning. Heaven has proclaimed her secure. There is no longer any risk. If you want to show your support even more, you can donate up to $20. My dear child, before you breathe again, pay special attention. What you thought was finished has merely moved to a deeper layer. Stay until the very end because the true reason they wanted your daughter will leave you dumbfounded. After that quiet night, when everything had returned to normal, something strange started. A message that wasn't written by her showed up in a group chat. The words appeared to be hers, but there was no soul behind them. Don't skip this part, this is where the truth is hidden. Before you even ask the next question, someone is attempting to influence the narrative by using her photo, copying her tone, and faking her presence. 333, type Amen to receive blessing. They planned this long ago, my child. It started with envy, a tiny seed sown by someone she trusted. Their offers were poisoned gifts wrapped in praise, their smiles were practiced, and they knew that if they could confuse her heart, they could control her destiny. Stay until the very end, because heaven is about to turn the script upside down. They could be an old friend, a relative, or someone posing to help her succeed. Divine timing never fails. 444, write Amen to receive blessing. Archangel Michael replies, the one who acted as a messenger was not the actual one. The angels were already writing a rescue plan while they plotted to bring her down. That's why you're receiving this now. An offer to isolate her was delivered by that individual. But before it could get there, heaven stopped it. You may see a call that she never answered or a meeting that never took place. These delays weren't accidental. They were delays from God to keep her safe. What they intended to do harm is now being transformed into illumination. Avoid skipping. There is something enormous in store for you. Because the person who attempted to manipulate her will reveal themselves due to their impatience. When confronted with the truth, their lies will falter, their tone will change, and their words will falter. 555. Enter, Amen, to receive blessings. You must realize, my dear kid, that this had nothing to do with fame or fortune. Her light carries meaning beyond this life, thus it was about silencing her voice. Where others sense dread, she was born to speak life, which puts the dark at risk. Heaven used her laughter as a signal to find her soul. Darkness wanted to catch it because of this. However, each tear she wept created an impenetrable wall. Her healing has already started, so stay until the very end. Angels watched over her bed when she sobbed. Unseen celestial hands lifted her heart when she hesitated. 666. Enter, Amen, to receive blessings. Something tangible, a box, contains a portion of the secret. It contains a picture from years ago, a small trinket, or an old letter. You'll have an immediate emotional draw when you discover it. That is your affirmation. The following words contain spiritual guidance, therefore don't skip them. You'll be aware of when to check. It will happen on a calm morning following an unexpected chill. Heaven will then murmur, it's time. Archangel Michael responds, do not confront them yet. Patience is your sword. Their own guilt will make them stumble, revealing every step they took in darkness. 777. Type Amen to get blessings. The person who planned this can't stay hidden for very long. Already, their energy is disintegrating. Anxiety, confusion, and sleepless nights. Heaven reveals more the more they attempt to hide. Despite being rattled, your daughter is experiencing a spiritual awakening. Dreams that seemed like warnings are starting to come back to her. Dreams are hints. Every picture, every sound, every location. Keep a close eye on them. Continue to the very end. There is something enormous in store for you. Because the truth will become apparent in daylight the instant she shares what she observed in her dream. When you experience that warmth in your chest once more, you'll know it's divine timing. 888. Enter, Amen, to receive blessings. This is not the moment to be afraid, my dear child. Now is the moment to get up. Right now, your serene presence is the medication her heart needs. As heaven rewrites her story, you serve as her anchor. Don't allow bewilderment or rage to take over. When you see her, speak light, power, and vitality. Because there is spiritual energy in your words right now. Your house is being raised by something invisible. The air may be cleaner, the silence serene, and you may feel lighter. It's not a coincidence. That's protection in action. 999. Type Amen to receive blessings. You'll soon get some unexpectedly positive news concerning her. It could come from someone you wouldn't expect, possibly even the same person who deceived her in the past. They will be used by heaven to provide evidence that her name has been cleansed. Forgiveness is your greatest weapon now. Not for their sake, but for your freedom. Because the moment you let go of resentment, their control over your energy completely breaks. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting right after this final truth, says Archangel Michael. 1111, type Amen to receive blessing. My dear child, this is your turning point. You have overcome fear and found faith on the other side. The storm that came to destroy has instead awakened purpose. From now on, nothing can separate her from divine favor. Her destiny is not broken, it has been refined through fire. 1212, type Amen to receive blessing. Don't skip this miraculous moment that heaven promised. The plans against her have already failed in the unseen. Her journey will now rise higher with clarity and strength. Stay till the end because one last sign is on its way, a message from her, unexpected and full of light. When it arrives, you'll feel every word vibrate with peace. With the revelation of the truth, the dissolution of the danger, and the protection of her soul, she now walks under the guidance of Archangel Michael himself. You, my dear child, have fulfilled your role with love. Your awareness, your faith, and your serene spirit saved her timeline. Heaven is pleased with you because you chose peace over fear. Your daughter's path is safe, her purpose is secure, and your heart will always be protected by light. 1313, type Amen to receive blessing. If you want to show your support even more, you can give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. This is not the end, but the divine beginning. My darling child, the serenity you experienced wasn't the end. Rather, it was the calm before revelation. Heaven only permitted silence to reveal what lay beneath the surface. Stay until the very end because this section will reveal the face behind the scheme. Your daughter felt eyes observing her for days, even when she was laughing. She couldn't put her finger on it, but her spirit sensed something wasn't quite right. Don't skip, my child. Every heartbeat carries a clue. Every sudden thought connects a thread. Heaven is guiding you now through signs you almost missed before. 333, type Amen to get blessing. It started months ago when a stranger entered her circle. That uneasy feeling wasn't fear, rather, it was divine alertness rising inside her. They had a soft smile on their faces, but their energy spoke in mysterious ways. They complimented her dreams only to later manipulate them. Their simple objective was to keep her apart from the people who genuinely cared. They wanted her to be weak, dependent, and self-conscious. However, the angels were able to see right through their disguise from the start. Stay until the very end because you will be shocked by the truth. 444, type Amen to receive blessing. Archangel Michael replies, the mask is cracking. That individual wasn't sent by accident, they were sent there to test her strength, and as a result, she has awakened her divine power. The person behind it can no longer pretend. Before you know it, someone will mention them. Avoid skipping. There is something enormous in store for you. One by one, their lies are crumbling. Under divine justice, every false narrative they constructed about her is crumbling. Even though your daughter sobbed in private, her tears turned into powerful tools. There was no sign of the gloom as they all burned through deceit.